welcome back to Silent Storm. We are going to continue storming Germany, and eventually storming Russia. Let me get chat up. Hello, the Four Fox. Yes, you should be asleep. I don't know. I don't know what time it is. Where you are? Maybe 2 a.m. Hang on, I need to get the chat working on my phone again. Alright, where are we going now? Hang on, do I have all my equipment? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. God, how difficult is it to get chat on the Twitch app? Is garbage, seriously. I'm feeling the effects of early onset necrosis, so well, I'll do my best to try and keep you invigorated and not let the necrosis sink in. Alright. There we go. I can see. Oh! Works. I really need something to prop up my phone. Not this book. Oh, and I clicked out of it. Hang on, I'll get there eventually. Got it. No! Alright. Oh, bottle of water will work. Perfect. Except, what if I need to drink? Alright. Let's see. I've completed Hanover. Britain and South Britain are all clear. Brandenburg? There's a couple more places I can visit in Brandenburg. They're recommending me to go to the German manor. So let's just do that. Oberst Elmert Koch. Didn't I capture him already? Maybe I already captured him, but I'm still going to his house. We can capture his wife and kids, like threaten them to get him to talk. That's a good tactic. Did I ever stream the original Kerbal Space Program? No, I didn't stream it. I played it. I could give it another go. I think there's lots of really good mods available for it. I've heard that the new game is kind of a disappointment, or at least I don't think the reviews are that good for it. But then again, it's in early access, so I don't know. It's probably very unfinished. I think the problem is that the game, the first game, has been so heavily modded with loads of amazing mods which improve the game that, of course, when they release the second game, it's going to be inferior to like a modded version of the first game. That might be part of the problem. I don't know, because that's just the thing about mods. They just make the game better. And let's go to this German manor.
It is good achievement.
Right, here we are. This is the manor. What is that? Who has a personal missile launcher in their manor's backyard? This guy, apparently. Alright, we cannot just blow up those walls. We're gonna have to go through the front entrances. this one's the better one because we have a sniper. Alright. I think 2 squads. Alpha team.
Enemy is unaware of danger.
Ah. This guy. Sniper in the window. Okay. He's wearing a motorcycle helmet. Okay. Protect his head. What the fuck is happening here? Apparently I'm raiding this guy's house. Finding his documents. His name's Koch. Alright, let's get Hextree behind this tree over here. Sook.
This is gonna be a walk in the park. My position is compromised.
Fuck, he's seen us. Really? Behind that tree? Damn it. Just take some pot shots at him then.
That should set him back a bit.
Easy. Sniper is the best, especially late game when you've trained up your sniping skills to insane levels. Alright, we carry on. So let's think. What do I want to do here? I want to send Yves. Okay, no. You're done. You're done, Hextree. So now the enemy has to do their turn. Alright, we've already alerted them, I suppose. Alright. Alpha team will be Hextree, Sook, and Gator. Beta team. So Hextree and Yves are the snipers. Gator and Darg are the heavy machine gunners. And then Nessie and Sook are like... Well, Nessie's the grenadier. And Sook is the spy. Well, scout. Alright, so Yves, we're gonna go this way. Actually, we don't... Can we go back into non-turn-based mode? I don't think anyone's looking at us. There we go. Okay, so Yves, get behind that tree. Don't get seen. Darg.
He's too stupid to know I am here.
Crap. Fuck! I didn't have time to react. He saw us. And there's a guy right here.
I suffer grave injury.
He just killed Sook. This is like the 4th time Sook has been killed. Thankfully, he's unconscious, not killed. If he's killed, that's it. He's killed forever, but it seems he's just unconscious. Seriously? Well, not only is he dead, but he's blind as well. That's ridiculous. Should I just leave and come back? I think you can do that. Step 1, acquire a TARDIS. Well... I think if I clear these enemies that are chasing me down, I'll be able to actually leave the map with Sook's body. And then we can just come back and do it again. Ooh, nice. One-shotted him.
Consider it done.
Alright, I guess we just have to shoot this guy.
Things are going in my favor.
One-shotted him again. I suppose we just have to grab Sook. Get those weapons as well. Pick him up. Get the heck out of here. Everyone go
Upwards and
to
onwards.
this corner. Oh crap, someone else has come. Oh my god. Okay. Extra deal with these guys.
Our goose is cooked.
Maybe I should shoot myself.
Okay, try and just finish him off.
Medic! Medic! Yick!
Okay, bring this body this way. Have you considered just sneaking in? I mean, that's what I was doing. But they spotted me so quickly. I was trying to get my scout to sneak in, and Hextree was around here. And he spotted me from here, which is not normally the distance they can spot you at. I guess they're just getting smarter. They're getting better at spotting. Now I've got to just sneak out. I wonder if we could actually come back in the nighttime or something. I don't think so. I think it's fixed time of day. It would be much better if we could come in the nighttime.
It will be a pleasure to dispose of this annoyance personally.
Alright, well, we've got someone on our tail here. We have to take him out too.
Intruder!
Starting to think maybe I could actually do this with just these guys. Because I've already drawn out some of the enemies. I just need to find the documents. As long as there isn't a level transition, I think this is just a one area level. It looks like it. There's not even a basement. There's just a couple of floors. I could try. Let's see, let's get Hex Tree ready over there. So where'd your name come from? What, my username? Hex Tree? Can I... Right, let's see what happens next time.
It will be a pleasure to dispose of this annoyance personally.
Well, I don't know, so long ago now. I think it was a combination of partly based on Hex, the character in the Discworld, who is actually a computer, who is powered by ants, like ant colonies in tubes. He's just like a computer that the wizards use to answer questions. But I also made it like originally like it wasn't a gaming name. I just used it for like programming competitions. So I just made it sound like something that's programming related, like binary tree, but hex tree. And that is the origin story of Hex Tree. But I had forgotten about Hex from Discworld, so for a long time I didn't even remember that that was what I based it on. Until someone reminded me, oh, there's a Hex in Discworld, and I'm like, oh yeah, there is.
Out of ammo.
There's a couple of Discworld games actually, I should try to play them. Like, I'm a big fan of Discworld.
I can only hope that I will improve even more.
You got it.
Alright, I guess we just clear this last guy and see what happens. Like, if more people come out and we kill them, then actually we could just go in and clear the place, probably. But I don't want to. I want Sook, because Sook is great. Alright then, well another person's joined the fight. It's fine by me. So the game roulette thing, why specifically 4096? As opposed to what? I mean, what would you set it as? Come on, Hex Tree. Okay, I aimed at the guy on the right and I got the guy on the left. That's fine.
Moving up.
I am dying.
Also, is it still called Game Roulette? I meant to change that. That should just be Game Giveaway, because there's no more roulette element. It's like, I just let people choose the game they want. That makes more sense. Just seems odd that it's 4 points away from a nice round number. 4096 is a round number, isn't it? It's 2 to the power of 12. 2 to the power of 12. That's probably why I picked it. It's a very round number. 2050 would be like 4,000. Wait, what? 4,100 is a horrible number. I think we're clear now. I think we can just go. Oh, bollocks.
It will be a pleasure to dispose of this annoyance personally.
Somebody has appeared.
Our goose is cooked.
Damn it. It is prettier. 4096? Alright, come on, get rid of this guy. Oh, headshot. Is that everyone now?
It will be a pleasure to dispose of this
bollocks.
annoyance personally.
Alright, we'll get rid of you as well. I think I might have just cleared
Moving up.
half the map of enemies because they've all come. Ooh, look at this dude. Dude with a motorcycle helmet. Okay. Let's get the motorcycle helmet guy. Yeah,
I'm
don't
not
hit him in the
paid
head.
enough for this.
I think he's resistant in the head. Damn it, they're surrounding us. We're gonna have to get everyone else into the fight. Just announcing random things like a toddler in a vain attempt to make mediocre conversation. That's fine. I don't find the conversation boring at all. Have you read Discworld, by the way, or seen the movies? Do you know what Discworld is? I noticed that some, non-Brits in particular, don't know about it because it is quite a British thing. I don't know how much it's spread around the world.
I have no regrets.
I'm just completely destroying these guys. This is like my terrain. Big, open, long distances. This is Sniper's dream. Like, if I had gone in here, I wouldn't be able to take them out so easily. This is the key. Just bring them all out here. In fact, let's just get... Gator, you drop that body. Forget about Sook. Let's get everyone into the fight.
You got it.
This doughboy's a duffer. I shouldn't even break a sweat.
I will deal with this sad sack promptly.
Yeah, the Discworld is like just basically a fantasy world where it's kind of an allegory of our world, but everything uses magic instead of science. So, for example, you have cameras, but instead of, you know, lenses and everything, it has like a little goblin inside who's quickly painting a picture of what he's seeing. Things like that. But everything's a joke. Everything's kind of like a parody of what we do, and it's really cleverly written. Like, Terry Pratchett was a very, very well-educated guy. He was kind of like, he knew a lot about science and technology and all that stuff, so he managed to get a lot of really smart humor into his books. But yeah, it's a fantasy world, and it just tells a story of these like towns where people live, and you get wacky characters like Rincewind, the Cowardly Wizard, and Death, the Grim Reaper, who always talks in capital letters.
You got it.
Yeah, there's a lot
It
of
will be a
books in the
pleasure to
series.
dispose of this annoyance personally.
And they made like 3 or 4 films. They're not amazing films, they were more like made for TV films, which would get shown at Christmas time, in Britain at least. But they were alright.
Sticking with it pays off.
And there's a very popular MMORPG called Discworld. And it's based in Discworld. And it's it's a MUD. So it's like an MMORPG but no graphics. It's all text-based. And it's still very popular. But it's all typing, so it's quite weird. It's not something that's popular today, but there's still kind of like a loyal fan base to it.
Progress. I am proud to have served my country.
Our goose is cooked.
End of story.
Alright, I am absolutely destroying these guys. I think I should just move in on the building now.
Progress.
So it's safe to say it has a large following. I mean, in the UK, absolutely it does. Yeah, it's huge in the UK. Like, very popular. In particular, amongst, like, kind of, like intellectuals or educated, like, people, because it is, like, kind of like, the language is not that simple. It's quite complex, and the ideas that it comes across are quite complex. It's kind of like Rick and Morty. You know, people say that's for like smart people, smart jokes. It was like that. But it is very popular, yeah. But there's like, I don't know how long this series is. He made so many books. They're not long, each of them, so they all tell short stories about different characters. But the world building is just really brilliant. Like, he's really lots of like references and lots of inside jokes and like recurring jokes about certain like cities, or like there's one culture called the Clatchians that always tell the truth or something, or that always lie. I can't remember.
I'm in the open.
Oh dear. Ow.
Oh, this feels serious.
My life. I always been cut short.
Have you even seen Rick and Morty? I mean, it's that's what it's known for, isn't it? It's known for being like a really really clever show. Like all the jokes are very clever, and they're all kind of mixing sci-fi concepts and all that stuff about like multi-dimensional.
Precisely what I had
What's
in
it?
mind.
I'll have to watch it again though. I haven't seen it in a while. Well, I haven't rewatched it in a while because I know there's one more season I haven't seen.
I'm on it.
Yeah, I mean that's what all the viewers were saying when it came out. It's basically like Family Guy but for smart people. Not Family Guy. Family Guy is a bad comparison. Family Guy is just really, really terrible. I don't even want to compare it to Family Guy. But, you know, Family Guy, South Park, whatever.
D'accord.
It's dick jokes, technobabble. But why does that preclude it from being smart? I mean, dick jokes can be smart if they're smartly written. Who's this guy? He's just a civilian. Sometimes the civilians pick up guns and just join the fray. Alright, I think I'll just kind of draw everyone out. I think I've already killed half the population here.
It will be a pleasure to dispose of this annoyance personally.
God. These AI are really smart. Like, they know how to strafe in and out, how to hide behind cover. They'll never blindly run at you. Alright, fine. We'll send Gator and Yves that way, and we'll send Nessie and...
I'm on it.
Okay, we see someone. He's there. Alright. He can't move. No, don't. Okay, fine. Where's Hextree? Bring you in. Dark? Yeah, we'll go this way. I grab myself a copy of Discworld. Yeah, so it starts with The Color of Magic, which is kind of like a double book. Color of Magic and Light Fantastic. You kind of have to read both of them because it's one, part 2 of one story. And then you could also watch the film, The Color of Magic, after reading that, because the film is quite nice. It's low budget film. It's not a spectacular film, but it kind of shows you visually what's going on as well, which is kind of cool. And then there's like a million other books you have to get through. And it's not just Discworld, he also made some other series, like, which is sort of similar style, like Truckers, which is about these little gnomes, really small gnomes, who are in a human world and they just don't understand it, and they're trying to
Please, I'm not a
get back to wherever it is they think they came from. And I think that's like a 3-book series. But it's really funny because as they are seeing all these things like cars and planes and stuff, they're writing like a Bible, sort of explaining, you know, the humans and how they act and what kind of technology they have.
It was not supposed to be this dangerous.
Who says you can't?
I have no regrets.
I have no regrets. That's not going to stop me from killing you. Yeah. I'll kill civilians too, happily. In one of the last missions, like, you must have killed like several women. They were just standing about. The problem is, I mean, okay, so they were civilians, they weren't armed or anything, but they were technically on the German team, because when enemy's turn began, they would do their turn as well, which is just to stand around or run away. The problem is, though, they were revealing me because they are sided with the enemies. So if they see me, they reveal me in the same way that the German soldiers do. So they had to die. Oh, we see someone up there. Huh? Wow, we see him through this window, and he's another civilian. Well, he's gotta die too. He'll just rat us out like they all do. Alright, what are we doing now? Can we creep in?
I'm on it.
Well, that's not good. We need Hextree to snipe that guy. Not you! Hextree, damn it.
Consider it done.
Damn, now he's out of actions. I think he's alright though.
As you desire. I'm exposed at the moment. Rather unpleasant.
This is why we need Sook. He had the eyes of an eagle. He could see these guys from a distance. Example, to remind myself to look into Discord, I wrote, buy a damn book.
It will be a pleasure to dispose of this annoyance personally.
There's still a lot of soldiers in here. But, I mean, we're clearing them out gradually.
I need to get out of here.
Armed civilian. Alright, let's just take shots at this guy then. Alright, so we hear 2 people here, but they're probably civilians, because why would they be hiding there? Alright, we can pop him.
Sticking with it pays off.
It's assuming they don't give up after seeing all the half-functional C# scripts. you put C# scripts in your notes app? Okay. I mean, yeah, that's fair enough. Alright, this guy, I don't know what he's doing.
You got it.
Don't judge me. No, I mean, as a programmer, I would totally put... I too would totally put scripts in a note app if I ever used a note app.
I'm on
Most
it.
of my notes are just on paper, though.
I got you.
Alright, X-Tree can... Oh, damn it, he's not reloaded. That was close. Alright, just fire a couple of rounds. 2%? Why so bad? %? I suppose that's not terrible. Oh, damn it. Now we don't have enough AP. And he can... Okay, we can just... Rubbish. Okay. Just get over here. In other news, I'm officially past 25k channel points. Oh, congratulations. I don't really have many things to spend it on. I probably should add more.
Been handed a
Damn it.
rather good hiding.
These guys are camping behind a wall.
I will need to call upon all my skills to be whole again.
Alright, we need to deal with these. Alright,
Got me a green on.
Progress.
Really? All those shots missed? Alright, can we just chuck a nade over there? Just a light one for now. I want to see if we can kind of expose this guy a bit. Okay, please don't bounce off the wall. Try again. I feel like that might have killed him. The explosion also shut the gate.
Credit to steady nerves and experience.
How about a Wilhelm scream? Is there demand for a Wilhelm scream? I'm not sure. Has to be more gaming relevant.
Precisely what I had in mind.
Alright, let's get you over here. A bit further. Alright, and we'll start patching your blood. You're bleeding. Can't heal. Alright, whatever. Nessie, I don't know what to do with you, just... Go on, fly around there. Whatever.
Suddenly, I feel real old.
Okay, this assault here is not going so well. Hello, Dr. Smooch. Sook died or went unconscious very early. Like he snuck up to here, and then some guy appeared here, and then just insta-killed him with a heavy machine gun or something. Hello, Lima. Hey, Nomad. Yeah, but so I was debating whether to just abandon the leave and then come back fresh, but then kind of all the enemies came out onto the streets, and so I just killed them one by one. Now I feel like I could probably do it with just my remaining guys, but we'll see. So if I... Okay, there's people hiding here.
You got it.
What have we got? Damn it. Okay. Well, we can't see this guy in the window. Oh, we can if we stand up. Alright, well let's... 5%! Just crouch. Carry on crouching then. Oh, it's because of our... No. Alright, we'll wait here then. Gator is just gonna have to pull back. Alright, how far can we fall back? Just to... Oh yeah, we can get all the way to here.
You got it.
This civilian in the window is actually really, really dangerous. Alright, same as before. I think that guy is dead. I threw a grenade on him. I think he's dead.
Got me a green on.
We see someone here. Okay. Can we...
Got him. Well, that one's history.
Alright. Dog needs to fix his bleeding.
I'm fading fast. Prompt medical aid is a priority.
He's bleeding double. Do we need... Doug, see if you can fix it yourself. You're gonna have to learn these things.
Got me a green on.
Come on, Hextree. Oh my god. Come on in, just fire some rounds. I know you're gonna miss. Oh no, you don't have enough. Okay, let's just wait here then. Bit more.
I'm on it.
There we go. Polygon 6. What would be the sound for that? Oh, is there another person here? Let's just hide.
Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks?
Right, Yves. Just, Man, why is the accuracy so low for this guy? Is it because of my... I don't think it's because of my legs. I could just do the snipe thing. %, not great. We'll just snipe all turn then. AP, but AP reduction is... just reduces AP, but I'm surprised even the snapshot is so low. Like, Yves is usually... I mean, I've trained him up a bit, so... I guess it's partly because of the angle as well, maybe. Maybe only... because if I can only see him when I'm standing up, that means only part of his body is actually exposed to me. That might be it. I can't shoot with this guy. I can't shoot him up there. No. So who is here on the left?
This doughboy's a duffer. I shouldn't even break
Right,
a
well,
sweat.
fire another round at you then.
Medic! Medic! Med... Ick!
29. That would leave me 7 AP to get away. We'll just go with this.
Thought I noticed a boost in my abilities.
Okay. How about the forest? That's pretty relevant. Maybe there's something from that. What do you mean, the forest? Are you talking about a game called The Forest? Or like sounds from a forest?
I'm on it.
Alright, come on Hextree, get this guy for once.
I need to load up.
Oh my god!
There
Oh.
we go.
Finally. Okay. Doug is still healing. Okay, fine. Are we... Let's take a look at what's over here then.
I got you.
I saw someone and then I didn't see him.
Got me a green on.
Two guys here. I think this is an opportunity for a nade, actually. Let's go with the fragmentation one. Just get it in between them. Well, that didn't do anything. Too high. I think it's the angle. I mean, the projectile angle was right. It's just the timing. He doesn't get the timing right. It goes off too quickly. Fine. This. We're still aiming at this guy. Alright. 31%. I can take that.
I have earned my experience.
14. We still don't have much AP. Alright, Gator, we can try for these guys again. Alright, who is over here?
You got it.
I can't even see them. Oh, hello.
It's a bad time not to be a religious.
Yves might be able to do an operation on himself to fix the AP reduction. Oh, yeah. It could... Wait, hang on. When's it going to expire? 3 turns. I'll see, because if it takes him 2 turns to get a good aim, I don't mind, as long as we're keeping this guy busy so Gator can get in and do stuff.
This
This guy?
doughboy's a
Okay.
duffer. I shouldn't even break a sweat.
Just... get out again. He's still healing. Nessie... Should I chuck another grenade over there? Oh no, that was last. That was this turn. Okay, that's everyone then. Yves is getting quite lucky though, so maybe I should actually get him behind the tree or something. Will he still see the guy? I just fire 1 round.
Oh,
Nice.
it was nothing.
Like 1 more hit will probably kill him then, if I can get one in. I don't really want to risk it though. Okay, we'll risk it. Just put all our AP into that. Get you. here.
This doughboy's a duffer. I shouldn't even break a sweat.
It is time to
Okay.
say goodbye.
It is time to say goodbye. Alright, fine. That's everyone clear around here. We could bring Gator into let's go here. Let's hide. Let's just go stand here for now. Alright, Nessie, chuck another grenade. And don't bounce off the wall and hit me or this car behind me. Alright. Like there.
I'm a little rusty, but still in the game after all
That
these
looked
years.
good. It's probably damaged them at least.
Got me a green on.
Well, okay, we can kill really. Oh yeah, there's this guy over here. 21, 16. Yeah, that's fine. We can get away.
I'm a little rusty, but still in the game after all these years. Got me a green on.
All right. Next tree. I just wait there for now.
There we go. Don't believe I've ever felt better.
You guys can't see this guy anymore. Well, I guess we can move Yves in then. Alright, Nessie, try and take these guys out. Well, he hasn't got... hang on. Dog.
I will deal with this sad sack promptly.
Did I leave enough AP to get out? Just about. Yeah. Well, don't close the...
Got me a green on.
Where's my other gun? There it is. The end of level fanfare from one of the Kirby games. I've never played any of the Kirby games. I might have seen them, but I don't remember the fanfare from the top of my head. Unless they used it in Smash Bros, I might have heard it then.
Medic! Medic!
It looks like we're in.
Ick.
We just need to get into these buildings now. We can move Hextree in as well. I don't think he really wants to wait out here. Okay. Alright, Gator. Should we just go in the building now? Let's go up to the attic and deal with that guy up there. How do you even get up there? Path not found. Well, I think it's an obscure... Oh, you have to go there. Whatever. Okay, gates I just deal with. Okay, just go up here to start with. I've only played the very original Smash Bros, the one for the N64. I've never played beyond that. Alright, there's a guy behind this store. We just shoot him. Shoot him through the door with this. He could be a civilian, but whatever. Damn it, I can't. Okay, move here. There we go. Alright, there we go. Oh, he is dead. I didn't notice. Okay, I was like, where's the ghost gone? I also tore a hole in the wall down there. Man, it's amazing how they make these destructible houses. Like, it's like... just really clever design for a destructible engine. Okay, that room's clear then. Check this room. Oh!
This doughboy's a duffer. I shouldn't even break a sweat.
Alright, just get behind this door. Probably a Red Dawn video game. Maybe. What was my objective again? Get documents. Look everywhere for documents and personal files. Not personnel files. Now it's personal. Alright, we're trying to snipe this guy. Next time. Alright then, we need Nessie to check out this building.
You best go over that plan again. I got you.
Engineer guy. I guess you can probably check out this building too, but on the ground level.
I'm exposed at the moment.
Fuck.
Been handed a rather good hiding.
Just had to end your turn there, didn't you? That was dumb though. I should take smaller movements. Well, he's still alive. But he's paralyzed, so Nessie has to stop that guy now. Doug! The guy we're all secretly hoping will die so I can replace him with a sniper. In that case, I should get Hextree a bit more ready to, right, stop sniping. Go up to here. That's it, start aiming at this guy. Oh, they're gonna get their turn now. That was an interrupt. So he's gonna get a turn now. He's probably gonna kill Doug. Ha! And he has to reload. Wow, that was a lucky miss. How does he miss at that range? What does he got? He's got a MP40 something or other. Alright, how do we save Doug? He can't move, can he? X-Tree. Oh. Oh, what if he hits Doug? Oh, for goodness sake. Alright, first let's get Nessie in there.
Got me a green horn. Who says you can't teach an old
There we
dog
go.
new tricks?
Fatality, yeah, that's a good one.
Fatality.
Let's get Nessie upstairs then. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. How can he see me there? He's like, where is he exactly? Alright, fall back a bit. This isn't safe. We have to,
I'm on it.
Okay. Yves is gonna have to go heal Dog because he's paralyzed. X-Tree, I suppose. Start sniping this guy again.
Consider it done.
Yves, we need you to go and help Dog.
Oui, oui.
Okay. Gator.
You got it.
Can we... We can actually get him.
I'm getting a bad
I shot the gun out of his weapon. An assortment of fish noises that are only available from when you're playing a Call of Duty game. What? What on earth? I don't know what you... Is that a pun? Like, because Call of Duty is COD? What? I don't understand. What are you talking... Are there fish noises in Call of Duty? Okay, X-Tree.
Progress.
Right, what else can X-Tree do? This guy's still in the attic. It's fine. Gator, bust in there.
I'm in the open.
I am proud to have served my country.
Look at this coward. He's just trying to hide from us. He's not even trying to get us. grab the document then. Operation Silent Storm. Oh, that's the name of the game. Inside there are a number of documents confirming Oberst Elmert Koch's allegiance lies with neither the Germans or the British. That should say neither the Germans nor the British. Rather, he is working for some unidentified third force. This is further confirmed by the following letter found in the file. Heimdall, I am appreciative of your efforts, Helmut. Your position within German intelligence has been a great asset to our operation. The top secret documents you intercepted from the British were an invaluable source of information. How is the shipments of Panzerkleins to England proceeding? Keep up the good work. Helena. On a more personal note, I am finding it lonely and hard to be living on such an isolated island. Sweden is many days of travel from here, and unfortunately the distance has brought on the symptoms of homesickness. So she's in Sweden. Set up a channel point reward that plays fish noises, but only allow people to redeem it when you're doing a COD stream. Also, it was because it's COD. Okay. I don't really play COD, but I could. Like, I have tried to do permadeath of COD 1, and it was horrible. There's like 2 or 3 points in the game which are horrible, but I could give it another go. Alright, you got that guy. We should probably try and snipe that guy over there. Ow!
With smarts, but I should be all right.
Oh, you little... okay. Vess, go heal that guy. Alright. Let's see. I guess we should creep up. Try not to get... seen.
I got you.
Why is the music changed? Oh, I'm worried now. Why is it becoming really creepy? Capture the information about the contacts of Colonel Koch. Okay. Oh baby, a triple. What's that from? I think the music's changed because of the document we just read. Was it a big revelation? I don't think so. It seems to say... Okay, it was a big revelation that they are working for neither the Germans nor the British. An unidentified third party. That's strange. I mean, who could it be?
Our goose is cooked.
I am dying.
Okay, so you...
You got it.
No, 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 no. Yeah, go here. Alright, can you shoot that guy? Why not?
One of us ain't seeing things right.
Is it because
And
you're
I
too
think
close to the
it's you.
window? Okay, go here. But now you can't see him. Damn it. Alright, go... Go behind the chair then. There we go. Okay, can you shoot from there? You can, but next turn.
Thought I noticed a boost in my
Swedes.
abilities.
Could be the Swedes. No one suspects the Swedes. Alright, Yves is doing his thing. Okay, that's fine. Nessie. Wait, this area is basically clear, isn't it? We took out that guy. Alright. Nessie, go further up then. Go all the way up here. Alright, that's everyone.
You are fortunate I was in your area. I have addressed all of your injuries.
He's still paralyzed? Why is he still paralyzed? Did I not... Do I need to keep healing him? Even though he's at full health? Do I need something else to get rid of the paralysis? Critical conditions first. Should I use the forceps? We basically completed the map though, haven't we? Maybe we'll just leave him to stand there. Gator, deal with this dude.
My position is compromised.
Who the heck is shooting at you? Oh, he's right there.
I'm on a roll.
So
I'll
rude.
take it while it lasts.
Damn it, why can't Gator shoot him from here? Alright, go back to... Find the place I can actually shoot him from. From there? Apparently I can shoot him there. I can't even see him from there. Can I... Okay, I can see him from here. That's it.
Sticking with it pays off.
Okay. You best go help out or something, I don't know.
For France, we
For
will
France.
never surrender. Again. C'est impossible.
Why isn't this scotch tape fixing your brain damage? I mean, I wish they would word the medicines better, because I agree that these low-level medicines probably shouldn't be able to fix severe conditions. But then it doesn't really say, it says it just uses the phrase critical conditions with everything. So I don't really know how what it actually means. This one says, then all the penalties from the critical conditions. Then this one says heals all critical conditions. So is it different, removing penalties from a critical condition or healing a critical condition? Do those phrases mean different things? I don't know. Doug will just leave you to stand there. Alright, there's nothing up here. I don't think they know what critical condition means. They can ask Sook. He's been on the brink of death so many times. Sook is just the guy who draws all the early fire so that the rest of the team can make their way through with ease. Okay. Nessie, I just need to figure out what we're looking for now, I guess. Gator, you can just... I think we might... I mean, combat might stop now. Well, there's still this guy in the attic. How do we even get there? We have to cross there. Alright, Nessie will take care of him. Alright, we're not in combat.
I'm in the open.
What? What?
I can only hope that I will improve even more.
Oh, there's another guy there.
That's what happens when you don't stay focused.
I am getting a bad
Not anymore.
dying.
Don't have to ask me twice.
Yeah, Hextree is just a beast now. You can just... if someone's in his sight, they're a dead man walking, basically. That's how this works. Oh, hello. Didn't quite see you there. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's a bazooka, is it? Okay.
I am not so confident of our victory.
I have no
Oh my god.
regrets.
Look at all that ammo there. If he had fired that, not only would it blow up, it might trigger the rest of his ammo as well. I don't know how it works. I don't think they're that stupid, but then they could be. Who knows? He might suicide bomb us. I was hoping he would get a rocket up. Not only would that knock me out, it would probably, like in Baldur's Gate, what's the term they use? Chunk you. As in, turn your body into many pieces so that you can't actually recover them at a temple or anything. There's no body to recover. Alright, while we're here, we might as well grab these. I don't think I will be using Panzerschrecks though. They just seem... Grenades are good for lobbing over walls or lobbing into windows and stuff like that. Panzerschrecks are more for like more, I would think, like large scale combat where you're like blowing up tanks and buildings and stuff.
I got you.
Yeah, I mean, oh, hi Wogger. If he had blown that up, what would have happened? Like, this, as I understand it, these buildings are fully destructible. So, like, that could reach like 2 stories down, like a spherical crater, taking away all these walls, all those floors, everything. That's what would happen. All right, the 4 Fox. I'll see you next time. Like, this is one of few games, you know, especially from this era, that was truly fully destructible in terms of terrain. Like, these walls as well, they also break down, but it just takes a lot. Alright, we wanna... I could just shoot this guy through this wall. Damn it, I need to stand back.
You best go over that plan again.
Next time. Alright, let's go.
Got me a green on.
It's a civilian. Civilians must die too. Oh crap, there's still someone there. Oh. But he's got no weapons, so what's he gonna do? Punch me? Yeah, he can actually punch. No, no, don't you touch that weapon.
Could shake off this wound in my sleeve.
God damn it. Just had to do that, didn't you?
Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks?
They have no respect for human life.
He's just got a pistol. Okay, what am I supposed to find on this map? I guess it's... Oh, we need to blow this door down as well. Oh look, I see blueprints in there. That might be... He killed a civilian. You saw what it said. It said armed civilian. It was... It specifically said armed civilian. That being said, I have killed like even like women running around in these houses because they're allied with the enemies. So they, when you're trying to hide, they reveal you, even if they're just cooking in the kitchen, and you're creeping past their windows. So sorry, they gotta go. They're rats. Snitches get stitches. Oh, oh look, it's another. Oh, this is an engineer. Wait, what is that he's holding? He's wearing a gas mask. I don't like this. He could have set up a toxic bomb or something. The first one had 2 arms as well. See, look, I'm asking him, sir, can you please put the weapon down? He's not doing it. I have the right, legal right to shoot here. Oh, crap. Bollocks!
It's hard to be steady on an empty stomach.
Okay.
We will be lucky to survive.
Oh my god. Alright, I ran out of AP. But it seems like he's just purposely missing. Why is he wearing a gas mask? That's suspicious. We have a clue. Koch. When is Lebedev expected to complete the testing on his latest research? Construction of our site on the island has already commenced. It is crucial he joins us here without further delay. Helena. P.S. My patience is wearing thin. I can't even find my bloody codebook. Is there a codebook in this map too? Locate any personal files of Colonel Koch. I don't think we're done here then. We need to find... Hard to aim while you're wearing a gas mask. Oh, that's a good point. I don't know if gas mask is actually a programmed thing, or that's just his appearance. But if it is, maybe it does affect your accuracy. Alright, I think we're done in that room. There's a cool grenade on the floor next to Nessie. Is that on that floor? I thought it was down. Further down. Oh, it is here. Yeah, it is. Oh, he's got a silenced Beretta as well. I'll take any silenced weapons I can get. What's a Breda? Let's get, First, let's just fully search these houses. So... checked all those rooms. Ah, a clue.
I'm a big fella, but I ain't a hay wagon.
Why would you need
I'm
inventory
a big
space?
Fella, but I ain't a hay wagon.
Why would you need inventory space for a clue? Why are you carrying an MP40? Where did you get this? Fine, I'll take it home, but... Okay. Oh, it's a physical object, this clue. Why is it not... Okay, fine. Yeah, I really like their voice clips, and these are just the ones these are just the personalities I've picked. I guess there's more, like, more catchphrases if you had picked other voices, because there's quite a few voices that they've recorded for this game, it seems. Alright, I want to open... Okay, don't blow up in my face. Bullet extractor, yeah, we can take that. Alright, well,
big fella, but
Gator needs to go pick up Sook. Where is he? Poor Sook is just lying there bleeding and no one's doing anything. You go pick up Sook.
You got it.
Hex tree can... What was it?
You got it.
Yeah, Sook had an early fall. I was about to just leave and come back and do the mission again because it seemed like it would be smart, but then like about 10 people came out onto the streets, which was good. It was easy for me to take them out here from a distance. So I just finished the rest of the mission. Alright, enter what we want. Whoa, 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 whoa. A silenced, scoped rifle. Wait, where was that? Ho 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 ho. I knew one of these existed. I think I read it in a guide. Nice. Clip size 5, but that's fine. It's silenced. I'll stick to using range 43. It's much lower range. I mean, I could carry both of these. Just start off with the silenced, and as soon as I'm revealed, just switch to the SVT 40. Because I think once you're revealed, probably the SVT 40 is actually better. But that's really nice. It's usually at the top of the tower. Yeah, he did come down. The guy with the motorcycle helmet on. Nice, yeah. I would, yeah, I'll just have Hextrees alternate between them. Like, I mean, yeah, if your sight is good enough, you could just pretty easily solo a lot of missions, couldn't you? The indoors ones will be more tricky. But yeah, as long as you keep your distance, it won't reveal you. Alright, so I mean, Sook and Hextree now make a pretty good pair. Like Sook forward scouting, Hextree sniping, both have silenced weapons. Alright, anything else? MG34 ammo is always good to have. Where is it? Oh, he's paralyzed. ZB26 ammo, it's good. Yeah, at least Sook doesn't get any permanent
This load's too much for me.
damage. Some games do give you like permanent damage. It's like I'm trying to think of one. Darkest Dungeon, you get permanent like traits the more you get badly hurt or badly scared. So that's quite a strong incentive to not ever really lose battles or to get into bad battles, because people start developing lots of bad traits. You may notice the leave button isn't green. So that means enemies still exist, but I can leave. Is that what it's saying? Actually, don't pick up the ZB. We have enough of those. What's the bread again? Oh, it's the... These grenades are kind of rubbish, aren't they? 14 to 30, that's not much. Whatever, I'll just take any grenades. Alright, well I guess I'll probably just leave then. There might be other enemies hiding around here, but there's no basement, so they're probably... I didn't really... Did I check that box there? Could try and check that box. No one really has any inventory space. Yves, okay.
D'accord.
Oh, nice. Yeah. First aid kits. Once I can eventually use them. If I ever do. Alright, well, I don't think I want anything else. Oh, there's a box here as well. Yeah, the scary music started after I found that first clue. Suomi, I don't want it.
Oui.
Yeah, I think we're done. What is this? Can I go down there? It's not like there's no action over it. Also, I need to make a save in case of something. Okay, well that's it then. Let's go. No, not here, not here. Go here. This mission can be quite different depending on previous actions. I've noticed the whole mission tree is really non-linear. It's quite cool. Alright, I suppose we can leave. Even though Doug can't move, I think he'll get out fine. We are carrying Sook, aren't we? Yeah, as long as we're carrying Sook, we're fine. That is a silo, and Koch can be on this mission and run down to it and flee in a rocket. What? That's crazy. Is it just random, or it's... Oh, so you say it's based on previous actions. Okay. Legion of Merit, Legionnaire to Gator. Distinguished Service Order to Hextree. Hextree is just piling up the awards. Distinguished Conduct Medal, Hextree. Initial analysis of Oberst Elmert Koch's diary. Despite the many details concerning Thor's Hammer activities within the German Republic, the most interesting piece of information discloses the exact location of the terrorists' secret complex within Russia. From the journal entries, it is evident that Thor's Hammer is a well-organized force with established affinities on both sides of the war. So they're playing both sides. Oberst Koch, according to his own words, holds a high and critical position within the organization. As a matter of fact, he documents at great length how Thor's Hammer would cease to function without him. Cease to function. It is clear that Oberst Helmut Koch is not simply a German colonel. This revelation is most certainly a concern to both sides of the war. Thor's Hammer, the organization he is aligned with, is in the process of constructing a major project. To date, all indications suggest its location is somewhere in the North Sea. Oh, there's more. Questioning Oberst Koch is like looking for worms in the Arctic. The amount of heat required to dig up anything makes the process almost futile. Yet in this case, I have no doubt that the worms are there. Was the analogy really needed? Koch has far more knowledge of Thor's Hammer than he cares to admit. In a rare moment of weakness, he acknowledged participating in their extensive construction project, but claimed not to know where it is being built or why. He has also identified Lebedev as a Russian scientist working for the organization. I think I captured him in a previous mission, yeah. He was somewhere else. Can't remember where. Oberst Koch, yeah. That's why he wasn't on this one. Yeah, that's quite cool. Different places you can capture him. I mean, in the mission where I captured him, he wasn't even running away. He was just hiding in a room, I think. So I guess it was easier than trying to catch him here. No idea what Lebedev might be testing. Lieutenant Randy Scott, British Intelligence. For British eyes only. Alright. Oh, there's more. It's fair to assume that Helmut Koch forwarded the sensitive documents he intercepted from us directly to the leader of the terrorist organization rather than German intelligence. Last night, while half asleep, he disclosed the location of Thor's hammers secret research laboratory in Russia. Oh, there's a lot of eyes-only documents here, okay. I believe we have discovered the key to unlocking the secrets of Helmut Koch. He is a man of pride. If doused with the right amount of humility, he feels compelled to announce his accomplishments. Not only is he working for Thor's hammer, but he is responsible for its European operations. A terrorist organization, he says, is involved in espionage and currently developing weapons far beyond the imagination of any participants in this war. As proof of their superiority, he disclosed the location of the organization's warehouse in England. So we've revealed a lot of places, I guess. Alright, let's get out of here. German weapon factory. So are there places revealed in England? Oh, nice. Nothing here. Okay, North England. And Hanover? Nothing's changed. So Brandenburg, we just got that. Ural Mountains, there's 2 there. I don't want to go there yet. Alright, I'll do another mission. Let's sort out my inventory.
You got it. Take your time. I'm sure I have.
Alright, so we've got this carbine. Okay, we'll start by holding that.
Just remember, if I don't make it out alive...
They don't take the same ammo. This one takes the FG42 ammo. Okay, that's convenient. Okay, so we can take... more of these. That's 30, 60. Take whatever we've got. Right, and this one takes that ammo, so that's 60, 90, 120. Okay. This ammo here is the most compact. Need more of that. Alright, so got that. You're sorted. Actually, yeah, okay. Gator. Oh. Let me just unload these. Got another silenced Beretta. I mean, we've kitted everyone out with silenced machine guns now, so don't need to go collecting anymore. Alright, so you two are fine. Nessie. Oh, this one belongs to Suk, doesn't it? Or the one that... I think the familiarity he has is tied to a specific weapon, not just that weapon's model. So do I have to give the same one back to Suk? His familiarity is 0. Does it just reset to 0 when he's like he's knocked out and dropped his weapon or something? This was the one that Suk was carrying. That familiarity is 0 as well. Okay, that's Suk. Don't need those crappy grenades. Probably not even going to use the Panzerschreck unless we come into a mission that we know we want to destroy the building. Then we could just bring all the rockets, maybe. Alright, so you need... You can take one of them. Is he ever going to learn to use these? Probably not. Medicine skill. I suppose he'll improve his medicine skill if we keep actually healing with him, so he could just keep using hemostatic powder. You need more grenades. Look, we've got loads of grenades. Just use them up. Okay, these ones are decent. Use these as well. Take one of them. I don't know. Okay. Take one of these. So that's fine. Sook. Give Nessie those green stick grenades. Which ones? These ones? Well, they're pretty good, yeah. Okay. I'll give you a couple of those as well. How many do we have? Alright. If I see a good opportunity to use them, yeah, I'll do that. Oh, whoops. Not Sook. Okay. That's a nice range of grenades. Alright. I think that's everyone. Oh, he needs... Am I out of hemostatic powder? Yeah. Just give one from the best. I always bring this mine, but I never find an opportunity to use it, really. I think mines are just too slow to set up. I'll try to find an opportunity to use it, though. Probably won't even do that much damage, so it's probably not much better than a grenade. Okay, I think we're ready. Did anyone level up? We haven't really leveled up in a long time. Well, we haven't leveled up much. I guess we're at the really... We're plateauing in the skill tree. I don't think they're unlocking many new skills. I mean, I've pretty much got the ones I want. This ability removes all the limitations on medical items. So... why am I still not able to... use all medical items?
The selection is in.
Yeah, why can't I use that? Oh, you still need medicinal skill as well as the ability requirement. What's his medicine skill? He needs 60. Fine. I probably... It doesn't seem that important. It probably just heals more VP. 38? I've got to get hurt more. Let's have a look at their... So his spot is 78. Everyone's got decent spot. Nessie's not very good at spotting. Wow, Hextree's spot is 112. That's amazing. Way better than Sook's. So Hextree is actually basically a better scout than Sook at this point. His hide is not far behind. Hextree can be a scout. scout sniper, especially now that we have a silenced rifle. Snipe 42. Shooting 71. Sook's shooting is pretty good. Skaters. I never bothered with melee. Throwing. Nessie is improving, but it's not that much. Engineering, that's not a skill I care about. Interrupt. That is something we do want to have good points in, but we don't. Seems average. Burst. Cool. Let's go to Northern Britain. Organization Storehouse. There's been some discrete activity going on in this. Alright, let's do it then. Alright, so try and stay alive for once.
This soldier will meet his maker very soon.
What the? Oh, there's a big cargo lift here. This is just the opening. Well, okay. Got a silenced weapon. Thing is revealed anyway. So might as well just use the.
I did not sign up for this.
There's one ready for burial.
Alright, Hextree will absolutely destroy on this map, so. I mean, this first part of this map, but there's another part coming up, I'm guessing.
You got it.
Alright, Sook can go up ahead.
Even weak enemy can be most dangerous.
And it would be really nice to have another silenced rifle, then Sook could have that as well, and they'll just be the perfect combo. Alright, all these guys need to... No. You can go.
I've got an enemy sighting.
Come on.
George!
For George. Well, George isn't here right now. Alright, let's just play this a bit safe. We'll just wait here. %? That was terrible. Alright, Gator can get up to here.
You got it. Don't have to ask me twice.
Alright, Sook. Let's move up behind the car. We can use the silence. SMG. Oh, see someone up there. Whoa! Okay. Just be careful. Oh! Allies soldier. Okay, so allies are protecting this place as well. These are the Thor, Hammer of Thor, or whatever it was. What was it? Hammer of Thor? Yeah, the Hammer of Thor people. That's fine, I have no problem killing allies too.
This soldier will meet his maker very soon.
Even weak
Whoa!
can be most
Stay
dangerous.
back with that bazooka. Alright, we need to get rid of that guy. Sook can start with this guy here.
With experience comes wisdom.
God, alright. Next tree. Alright, let's test out the
Just remember, if I don't make it out alive, the mission's a failure.
That guy's got an itchy trigger finger. He's just resting on the the trigger for that bazooka. Oh, I love that pop sound of the silenced rifle.
Suffer.
And we're still hiding. Beautiful. Man, if we can get more of those, eventually everyone should have one. There's like, everyone should have silenced SMG and silenced rifle. That just makes them OP. Alright, so Sook, can you get some sight on this guy? You see this guy?
Cannot execute order. My location is known.
Okay, fine. Well, now you need to kind of step back. Either that or... no, step back. Alright, well, we know his position. I guess we can just fire at it.
C'est impossible.
You got it.
Now don't crouch. Damn it! 1 AP off. Alright, just stand back a bit. He hasn't seen you. Fine, I think. Oh, Nessie, you just use the silence one for now. Some bullets might be hitting.
Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks?
Whatever. Alright, next turn. Where's Hextree? Yeah, get Hextree up to there. Just snipe him. Boo! He's backed off.
Cannot execute order. As anticipated.
Okay. Any more people around? Get everyone hidden and just wait one turn. Alright, we're good. Let's get everyone...
I got you.
ABS, I think that ammo is useful. Wait, what's ABS 36? Yeah, it's not scoped. I think the ammo is useful though. What was that noise? Bazooka M1. Sten Mark 5. Well, we just want to stick with silenced SMGs. Do I want to take the bazooka? I don't actually have a bazooka M1, I don't think. Yeah, let's take the bazooka. We could even use it. Give it to Nessie, maybe. Yeah, actually, let's give it to Nessie. Use it on this map, because I don't... It might be a mistake, though. Why can't you give it to Nessie? Okay, can you drop it? Okay, Nessie. Oh, you're already out of space. Fine.
Man, this load's too much for me.
You take it then. We'll figure something out. Okay, I don't know. Just creep over here.
Enemy is unaware of danger. Even weak enemy can be most dangerous.
This is gonna be a walk in the park.
He's on the roof. Alright. How do I...
Consider it done.
Gotta get him sighted again. Whoa,
This
whoa,
is
whoa,
gonna be a
whoa,
walk
whoa.
in the park.
Stay here. Okay. Right, let's get Sook over here.
I ready to ambush.
Vess up. Yeah, that's fine.
I ready to ambush.
These two.
I will watch his
Go
jaw
here.
open in shock. He will be buried looking
Okay,
like
they've seen
this.
us. That's fine. We've got good positions, I think. Damn it.
Been handed a rather good hiding.
Okay, we can quickly bring them down, I think. Maybe get on the floor. We don't have much cover here. That sucked.
This doughboy's a duffer. I shouldn't even break a sweat.
Oh, look at this guy with the big cap pulled right down over his eyes. Okay, go for motorcycle helmet guy first. Who am I aiming at? I'm not aiming at anyone. Okay, you should have reloaded. Hang on, am I still hidden? Okay, that's good.
I am not so confident of our victor.
It was not supposed to be this dangerous.
Okay, gonna have to switch to this probably, or reload. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Gator has an interrupt too. Okay. Get here. Get on the ground. Damn it. Bit closer.
Don't have to ask me twice.
Alright, get on the ground. Alright, that's fine. Is this mission in England? Yeah, it's in northern England.
You came real close to being done with that annoyance.
I think I'll start aiming at this guy up here. What is he carrying? Alright. Who else? Sook can try to... Oh crap.
Even weak enemy can be most dangerous.
Whoa, bazooka man. Okay, just keep sight on them. This is where it'd be really helpful for Sook to have a silenced rifle as well. 15% is not too bad. Let's crouch. 70%. Yeah, I'll take that.
I enjoy good fortune.
Maybe actually get right on the floor. Alright, what else? Yves? Yeah, go for him. 14%? Okay, go for that. Oh, he's got a lot of health.
Sticking with it pays
Oh, I
off.
broke the car. Blew up the car. He's still alive. That should have caused more damage in explosion, come on.
Hey,
Did he just get killed by the body?
death.
Hitting his legs? It's like he just got knocked down by the body. Alright, this is tricky because that guy's... Let's sit up.
Got me
There
a
we go.
greenhorn.
This soldier will meet his maker very soon.
Oh, Doug. Just get you up here. Alright, use this one. He's deaf.
Upwards and onwards.
Okay. Oh, that was lucky. Come on, Sook, you can stop him.
Enemy exterminated.
Progress.
I'm not paid enough for this.
I just shot the door down. What? Okay. Yeah, just do this.
My life has been cut short.
Yves, can you... Oh, you can actually aim at that guy. Okay. Good.
I have earned my experience.
Try and move up a bit.
As you desire.
Alright, just keep an eye this way. It's too low chance. I think I don't want him to see Sook, because if he fires a bazooka at that truck, it'll blow up. Could fire some rounds at him now. Nice.
It was not supposed to be this dangerous.
Okay. These guys, a bit exposed, but I can't really do much. Could, move a bit.
You got it.
I got you.
Okay, that's good. Oh. Alright. Next tree. Better stop this guy. Well, let's start with Sook. Sook can probably do it. Come on, blow yourself up.
Comes wisdom.
Alright then, come on, Hex.
I need to load up.
Damn it. One more hit will get him down. Best. Can you get the bazooka guy? Oh, you can. He went through the truck.
Brings out the worst soldier.
Oh, I didn't actually hit him. Hope he fires a rocket at Sook. I mean, that's what Sook's there for. Alright, let's see. Just fire some rounds into this guy.
Who says
We
you
might have
can't
hit him.
teach an old dog new tricks?
I'm in the open.
They saw us. Where is this dude? There he is. Oh crap,
This
there's someone here.
doughboy's a duffer. I shouldn't even break a sweat.
I think my best move right now is to... Well... Did we hit him? We didn't hit him with those bullets earlier. Okay. Try and get him with... let's use the silence weapons. We want to keep Gator back. Well...
Upwards and onwards.
Nah, it's too low chance. Alright, Gator, you run back then. Let them walk into the ambush, except we don't have any APs, so there's no ambush. Should be called Soak. Oh, yeah. That's exactly what he's done. He's died, but like 4 times so far, or 3 times. But he hasn't been chunked. He hasn't actually blown to bits, so we've always been able to revive him. Don't you fire that.
I'm exposed at the moment. Rather unpleasant.
Alright, Hex Tree. Can't aim at him. Alright, aim at this guy first. Nice. Can't aim at him. Oh, we can. These guys are more of a threat, but then and this guy has a bazooka. Okay, Sook. Yeah, you can do it.
When
Nice.
you believe, you are able.
Wise words, Sook. Hex Tree. Can you? Yeah, you can. I think at this point Hextree can switch to the loud rifle. We don't need to be silenced. How much does this guy take? God.
Precisely what I had in mind.
Fuck. Come on, Gator, it's up to you. Use a long burst. I don't often do this. Nice.
End of story.
When you absolutely have to bring someone down. Long burst. And I've got the skill which stops shooting the moment they're dead. So it's efficient long burst. Don't see anyone. Alright, have Sook scout a bit.
It is understood.
What's my mission anyway? Just find documents and clues, okay. Why do you keep crouching? Stop, 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 stop. Okay, go up here. Someone here.
Even weak enemy can be most dangerous.
Alright, we'll get Hextree to take him out. Don't climb the tree. Don't climb the tree. It's not the time.
You got it.
Come on, Hextree. You can't see him. He's stuck. Okay, okay,
Hold
okay.
your fire. I have this encounter under control.
Aim. Use all AP. Get Sook ready.
It is understood.
Damn it! Okay, he's been seen. We can just fire them.
It was not supposed to be this dangerous.
Still alive. 25 HP. Right, well, there's no point getting these guys in.
He has my attention.
Alright, Sook, try to find him again. There he is. On Hextree.
I have no regrets.
Yeah, they all say that. Alright, no more surprises. Okay, let's go here then.
Consider it done. Moving up.
Got Bren, we've already got a Bren. Don't really want the Panzerschreck. Alright. Doug? Okay, we can heal Doug. This might be a good opportunity to teach Doug how to heal himself. That gets him medicine skill. Ah, there's a ladder here.
There we go. Don't believe I've ever felt better.
He's still deaf. That's not a big deal. Everyone else can hear, so just stay deaf. Alright, get everyone over here, but make sure we also reload all our weapons and everything. That one too.
Just remember, if I don't make it out alive, the mission's a failure.
Where's Gator? Yeah, Gator, you come here. Nessie. Okay, that's everyone.
I'm on it.
Alright, what will be downstairs? It'll be quite tight quarters probably, so not my preferred combat style, but manage. Making a save just in case of crash or something. So what, we just click the ladder? Or you can leave the combat area. Well, I didn't find anything. No, I don't think I'm meant to click leave. Maybe I should have a look up there first. There's a button on the elevator. Alright, first I'll have a look upstairs. Just in case there's anything else up here. Don't think there is. SVT-40s, I wanted another one of them, didn't I? Yeah, that's good. That's the one I'm giving Hextree. Okay, yeah, let's get another of those.
Thought I noticed a boost in my abilities.
Okay. More holes to go into. Wait, so, okay. Everyone should be on the lift, I suppose. And then might as well get the engineer to press the button because he doesn't do much for us otherwise. So what? How do we? Oh. Oh. I think we have to click on this.
Oui, oui. Oui, oui.
Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks?
Right, the moment I open that door, though. Oh, is it actually possible to leave? Probably. Okay, if I get them all back. Alright, then. Let's just get them into position then. I guess have the front row guys at the front. I don't know what will happen the moment I open this door. So Sook at the front. Nessie. Dog. Goes down there. If you hit those barrels, there'll be an insanely loud explosion. Okay. So we hear something. X-Tree will just have you stand up here. Dog. I don't like to bunch them together, but I need to be able to move in quickly. Let's just...
D'accord.
Alright then. Sook, open the door.
He's too stupid to know I am here.
Okay. We haven't been seen yet, so actually X-Tree can do his thing. Oh my god! Yeah, we do not want to get seen, do we? Are those aren't automated, they actually manually... Okay, yikes. Alright, let's go for this guy.
It was not supposed to be this dangerous.
He's almost dead.
Progress.
No one else needs to do anything. Let's just wait for X-Tree to get his bullets ready. Sook? I don't really want to try and creep in. Just wait for X-Tree. Can X-Tree actually... Yeah, next turn.
I'm in the open.
Oh crap. X-Tree is revealed as well. Don't you touch that thing? No. Oh my god. Alright, he needs to die right now. Oh no, people are gonna pour in. We need to stop every one of them from getting to those guns. Looks like we have time. Alright, X-Tree, you don't need to use the silenced weapon anymore. Don't hit the gun. Actually, we could actually break the gun, maybe. Whoa. Well, we've actually just broken the gun with the bullets. That's nice. Now he doesn't know what to do, he's just standing there awkwardly.
I'm
Okay,
not paid enough for this.
hit his right arm. Pretty sure he's now mostly incapable of using that. Alright, who's revealed? The others can stay back. The ones who are revealed, just get in there and try to end him. Well, if we use this from this distance, it's not that good. Gator, also not great. Alright, get closer. Oh, there's another guy coming. I think the best thing for Gator to do is just get down on the ground. And... Alright, that guy doesn't seem to have a weapon. So he'll take time to sort himself out. Let's go for this guy then.
Well, I'll be a Croc's uncle.
Alright, who else was revealed? Nessie. Let's get to this side. Try to spread out a bit. %? Is Nessie just really bad at shooting? Is the FG-42 supposed to be kind of a rifle, so it should be okay at this distance, shouldn't it? Right, well, get on the ground. Can you man the other MG? Yeah, we could. I don't know if we could turn them all the way around. But it's either way, it'll take us a couple of turns to get to that. Let's see if we can stop this guy. 2%? Alright, just take it. I gotta do something. Gator. You could just crawl forward. Everyone else, I don't know. Hextree's crouch, just try not to get hit by bullets. Yves. I mean, these guys are revealed, so there's no harm in just revealing everyone at this point. Go for this guy. Crouch first.
I would
He's
settle
dead.
for nothing less.
Doug. Move Doug up, I think.
Got a problem.
Okay. And that's everyone. Sook. Let's see what we could do with Sook. Just get much closer. There's another guy stepping out. Oh, it's a civilian guy, engineer. It's an engineer with a gas mask on. Alright, Sook can just stay there. He hasn't been seen. There's one guy coming from there. Fire some bullets at this guy.
It was not supposed to be this dangerous.
Alright, it doesn't look too bad, but I mean, once they get on those things, it could destroy us. At least Sook can now see back there, so we can snipe them. We just gotta blow this whole place up.
Got me a green on.
I will deal with this sad sack promptly.
All these engineers.
My life has been cut
Well, he bled to death.
short.
Oh, there's a whole area up here. Oh my god, this place is huge. Okay, fine. This corridor here is quite a good choke point. I mean, apart from the fact that they've got those machine guns, as long as we can stop them from getting to them, it's fairly good for luring them in. Come on, X-Tree.
It was not supposed to be this dangerous.
There's one ready for burial.
Okay, him.
That's what happens when you don't stay focused.
Throw a few rounds at him.
Pretty fantastic, eh?
Where's dog? Come on, dog. Alright. I think just try and get closer. In fact, have a look in this room. We need to know what's in there. Oh, he sees another guy. Oh, him. Okay.
It is understood.
It's the barrels. If I blow those barrels up, that'll blow up these ones as well. Some boxes here with like stuff in them. The question is there any point in blowing these barrels up? Because whoa, look how many there are here. This is ridiculous. Why are they storing their barrels like this? This is not safe. Why do they need them in the first place? No villain's lair can be complete without explosive barrels in the corner somewhere. Go on, go for this guy then.
Lady Luck rides with Nessie tonight. Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks?
I really want them to go up. I do, but I want to find the right use for them, the right moment. Like, okay, I think Sook, I don't even want to step in there. It's just too dangerous. All right, Sook, you can get a bit closer. Oh crap! There's someone here.
The location is known.
See, this is a problem. That guy is just gonna blow his room up eventually.
It is good achievement.
Fire some bullets in there. Maybe one of them might hit that barrel.
Our foe remains alive. Death to opposition.
Alright, we could... No, I'm not going into that room, but I could just go a little bit in just so that I can hide and then stealth my way out.
It is honor.
There, go there.
It is understood.
Alright, let them come to us. Pistols. Pistols are pretty rubbish in this game. Someone upstairs.
Moving up.
Come on, one more shot. There
There's
we go.
one ready for burial.
What is that? Some sort of electric field, so there must be nice stuff behind it.
It is understood.
Someone else on the way. Yves can't get in? Can you get a bit closer then?
I hope they take prisoners.
At this range we can
Thought I noticed a boost in my abilities.
start hiding and running. Get a bit closer.
I'm on it.
Oh, he's revealed. Fine. Gator. I mean, their pistols basically won't do anything, even if they do hit us. Get everyone a bit closer.
I'm exposed at the moment. I will deal with this sad sack promptly.
Oh, we see a clue. It's an important person. Alright. Alright then, I think we just hold them at bay here. Maybe use the rifle. Go for this guy. Nope, can't. Yeah, go for this guy. Gator, I don't know. Next turn. Sort it out next
I'm
turn.
in the open.
Nessie has the chance to interrupt. Fine, just go for someone. Go for this guy.
Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks?
And with all these bullets going everywhere and ricocheting off metal objects and stuff, it's only a matter of time before this whole place blows up. We could get Doug to... I don't know how much that explosion is going to affect me though. Like, I'm pretty close to these barrels. Who's this dude?
With experience comes wisdom.
Alright. X3, come on, just get this guy. Can't see him. Can't hit him. Get closer.
Consider it done.
Alright, Yves. Good enough. Alright. Sook. Probably should have a look in here, because there could be enemies in there.
Even weak enemy can be most dangerous.
Okay, fine. No one in there. I would close the door. I'm still scared of those barrels. Alright, we'll just
It's good achievement.
see, some of their bullets could go through the door as well. Nessie's not helping here. He's got to go right closer. Yeah, whatever. Can I use this and aim it that way? Why are you shooting that? I didn't want to shoot it. I wanted to use it. Okay, I don't think I can use it. He's trying to shoot it. Is there a button for using? Huh. Okay. It's broken. Oh, I see. Yeah, this one I can use. I'll try and use that next turn then. Well, I can try it right now.
This doughboy's a duffer. I shouldn't even
I don't
break
think-
a sweat.
No, we can't aim that way. It's fixed. It has to be. There's a cone here. Well, let's not stand there with our back to him. Let's get behind it. Can shoot Sook with it. I mean, it would be a good way to practice medicine skill. Just keep shooting Sook and keep healing him. That's... now I'm thinking like RimWorld.
I will deal with this sad sack promptly.
You know, getting your prisoners and just repeatedly taking out their lungs and putting them back in so that your doctor skill goes up. Would you call that Gatorade? Well done, Wugger. I think Wugger wins on the puns this stream. I've only ever heard about Gatorade. I don't think we have Gatorade in the UK or any country I've been in for that matter. Yeah, it would help if you take your gas mask off. You might actually see where you're shooting.
Got me a greenhorn.
I'm exposed.
Ow, he actually got me.
This feels serious.
Well, that's annoying. I mean, they know what they're doing. We need to just... probably just take a turn to ambush them. So get Hextree and Yves ready, but not actually firing. Just stand, like... here. And Hextree stands, like... here. These guys, I suppose, can just wait here. He can't hide. Alright, fine. Doug, I don't like him being there. We could maybe... get in there. What is that? DSHK... 12.7 Vickers. Huh. Oh, is that for these turrets? No, I don't think so. Alright. Just get ready to ambush them. So we just stay hidden here. Hello, DJ. How many times have we shot Sook this stream? We got him killed again, soft killed, the last mission, and it was pretty early on. It was like I started the mission, he crept up to the manor, and then someone popped out and just instantly machine gunned him down. But then I did the rest of the mission without him. But this mission, Sook is actually doing fine. Right, we can get him over here.
It is honor.
Alright, I think we're ready for the ambush. Let's just wait until they pop out. Try to get the interrupts.
Sticking with it pays off.
There's one interrupt. What? I can't even see him though. Well, just leave it.
I will deal with this sad sack promptly.
Right, that's better. Yeah, do that. Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
Oh,
39 damage.
this feels serious.
These engineers are actually suppressing me. Messi can't do anything. Gator is blind for 4 turns, okay. Okay, fine, just... Blindness doesn't let you reload? I'm sure they could be taught to reload in the dark. Okay, never mind then. Alright, Gator needs healing. We'll get your best. Oh, he bled out. Nice. Alright, just do that again. Just get everyone hiding again. Get Hextree closer. I think the problem is Hextree's not doing the interrupt because he's too far. So only the guys at the front are getting the interrupts. Alright, let's just do that and just wait. Is that everyone? That is everyone. Yeah, okay. Come on, come out.
I'm in the open.
Where the heck is he? He keeps hitting Gator.
This feels serious.
Can't quite get him. We can, but it might hit the wall. Okay. Come on, Hextree, get an interrupt.
It will be a pleasure to dispose of this annoyance personally.
Nice, Sook got the interrupt. Okay. That's better. Actually, go for 39 AP. Nice.
Satisfactory.
Good enough. Gator is going to need some serious electrolytes after this. Yes. Let's get Gator some Gatorade now, I think.
To dispose
because he's not helping being blind. Oh, but this guy's going to end his turn there. The fool. The absolute fool. Have you not heard the legend of Hextree? God damn it, Hextree. Oh my god. Stop! How? Look, all those bullets hit roughly the same spot. There we go.
It was not supposed to be this dangerous.
Alright, you best just... Yeah, 67%.
I'm not paid enough for this.
He's got 12 HP. Right. He'll bleed out, but it might take a couple of turns. Can anyone else get him? Sook can get him. Right, he's not gonna. He's shooting over. No, I'll just stand. I don't want to risk hitting Gator. Alright. Okay, everyone hiding again. Gator's gonna have to come over here.
Moving up.
Well, extra isn't. He's got the interrupt, but he can't use it. Just crouch then. Oh, Nessie's got an interrupt. Man, Nessie's accuracy is terrible. Just go for it then. It's the only way he'll learn to get better. Wait, stand up maybe. Rubbish.
I am grateful it's not worse.
He hit Gator again. Is Gator just a magna for bullets? Oh no, he didn't hit Gator, he hit Sook.
This soldier will meet his
course.
maker
course he
very
did.
soon.
They closed the door. These guys are just really smart. Alright. I reckon Sook will have time to go over there, bring this guy down.
It is understood.
And then get in that room. If I do that, then that's... What the heck? Oh no. I don't remember this from my history lessons. Okay, they've got robots. Let's not worry about that for now. Not Nazi war mechas. Oh no.
It is end of the world anyway.
It's the end of the world anyway. Why? What do you know, engineer? Tell me!
It is honor.
Got another guy here. Now this is dodgy, because if a bullet goes through that box, well, that's probably good if it does. I'm not near any boxes.
This is not turning out the way I thought.
God! Alright, I my best move here is just to... bollocks. Okay, Sook. You just gotta do a soak. Get low. Oh, that's not a good place to end this turn. Alright, we need... Alright, Yves... okay, Gator, you've just got to... No, you can't even shoot, so you just get over here. XG and Yves just have to get the interrupts here. Behold the Panzerkleins. These are the Panzerkleins. Oh yeah, it does actually say Panzerklein VP intact. Okay. I guess we could get Hextry on the floor. Might improve his accuracy. Yves probably can't now because Gator's in his way. Alright. Let's just try to get the interrupts because Sook is in a dangerous spot here. But they do have pistols, so... See, they were doing better at mid-range. Hitting Gator.
It will be a pleasure to dispose of this annoyance personally.
Nessie got the interrupt. He's moved all the way there. Okay. He's dead. Not from Nessie though, but...
It was not supposed
Oh,
to be
hit these
this
guys behind
dangerous.
him as well. Don't hit Suk though.
I gotta reload.
Just use this one. Right. Alright,
It will be
yes,
a pleasure
Yves
to
got the...
dispose of this annoyance personally.
Alright, first, just a quick hit on this guy.
I have
Let's see what we can do here.
regrets.
We can see a guy climbing a ladder, and his head is poking over this wall. Which doesn't make sense, because there's a wall there. Why are we able to see him? Weird, okay. Oh damn it, he's out of ammo. Oh, there goes my interrupt.
It will be a pleasure to dispose of this annoyance personally.
I think it's like a bug in the engine. If you're using the
I
cutaway,
have earned
which
my
cuts away the upper
experience.
level, then it's sort of counting your vision as if you could see, as if there literally wasn't a roof there. If I put this back, yeah, it still counts as if it's cut away. Weird. Okay. Oh, Hextree's got the interrupt now. Nice. If Nessie could get a grenade inside that room. Yeah, I just got to get to around there. I probably could, actually. Yeah, I think I'll do that next turn. I'll run a bit closer, get an aid in. Alright, Hextree can go for you. Oh, that's much better accuracy now that he's on the ground.
My life has been cut.
Suk has nades, yeah. I gave him like 2 or 3 because he often gets into situations where they're useful. Go for the soldier.
Moving up.
My life has been cut short.
It looks like we won't... oh, there's more people
It will
now.
be a pleasure to dispose of this annoyance personally.
Yeah, actually, I think I'll use Suk
This soldier will meet his maker.
rather than Nessie,
very
just because
soon.
of the distance I need to cover.
Got me a greenhorn.
Well, actually, don't throw any grenades in there. Okay.
It's insignificant injury.
Why? Is it gonna break that ladder that I need for the objective? Oh crap, if I break the ladder I won't be able to get up unless I find some obscure way to blow a hole in the ceiling. That's a good point. Alright, let's leave it intact then. I mean, this is a good choke point. I have the advantage over them. Okay, I'm taking a few pistol shots, but on the whole, this is good for me. Just get them all in here. Okay, you need... Wait, Who's carrying what? This guy. I want to go for this guy.
It was not supposed to be this dangerous.
Broke a hole in the wall. That's useful. Yves. Yeah, keep going for that guy.
I have earned my experience.
It's alright, we can keep breaking that wall. Suk definitely needs to get rid of this dude. Okay, now Suk has this room for cover. This is very useful.
It is honor. With experience comes wisdom.
Okay. Nessie just... Is Gator still blind? Still blind. I'm not going to bother healing him. Yves is doing a better job of sniping at this point. Oh, we can have him heal himself, but he won't be able to get rid of the critical. Wait. Duration 1. Well, let's see what he's like next turn. Where's Dark anyway? Oh, I left him there and I never did anything with him. Okay. You need to move there.
I will deal with this sad sack promptly.
Okay, you need to move a bit.
I will deal with this sad sack promptly.
Can you steal the Gundams? The what? What are the Gundams?
Launch the attack!
How do you not know what a Gundam is? I don't know. Is it Jar Jar Binks? Is it from Star Wars? Alright, we'll just move you back into the corner here. Messy.
Got me a greenhorn.
Before such terrible accuracy. Go for this guy then. Nice.
Lady Luck
So it
riding
did actually go
messy
through the wall.
Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks?
Well, it makes sense that it goes through the wall. It just doesn't make sense that I can see him. Alright. Fine. I think that's it.
This soldier will meet his maker very soon.
Was another guy in here? There was a... Oh, no,
Got
he's
me a
upstairs.
greenhorn.
Okay. Okay, let's see, what can Extra do? Go for this guy here.
I'm not paid enough for this.
I broke that ladder, so let's not break the other ladder.
Regrets. It was not supposed to be this way.
The other ladder's fine, so I won't aim at the other ladder. Alright, Sook, you can do something.
It is good achievement.
Alright, let's just wait by this doorway
It is
then.
good achievement.
Okay. Gator's not blind anymore. We can get... Might as well get Gator to just heal himself. he needs to learn medicine skills as well. It's better that everyone learns to heal themselves on their own, because eventually that's what we'll need them to do. Especially if we lose Yves altogether. Alright, I think I'm happy just waiting it out until they show their faces again. Let's hide everyone.
Progress.
With experience comes wisdom.
They've got guns here. Facing this way. Interesting. Oh, is it possible to take the cargo lift further up? Were we able to do that from the start? Oh, hang on. Yeah, this is our level. Well, it's 6:30 AM. Was just stopping by for a bit before bed. Good luck with the mechas. Okay. See you later, DJ. Looks like there was... No, the ladder doesn't reach there. So you can get the ladder from... This looks like it's an escape route. Alright, anyway. What are we doing now? Look, just... Alright, let's wait one turn, see if we can get one more interrupt on these guys who show their faces. Make sure we're reloaded and everything. I'll make a save in case of, you know, mishaps, crashes. I had one crash earlier, just when I was testing something out. I wasn't even playing the game properly, like offline, and it just crashed mid-mission. But that actually hasn't happened that much at all. It hasn't happened in my streams at all. I think I fired something and then it just kind of crashed mid-firing.
What number am I? I can't wait much longer.
Alright, Sook is just gonna run there and blast him. That guy is just hanging on the ladder, just hanging out. Like, is he stuck? Can't decide. He can't find a path. His pathfinding is broken or something. No, let's just get Sook in there. Cool. Okay.
Even weak enemy can be most dangerous.
Alright, let's get him here. That guy is
Honor.
just waiting on the ladder. I guess we can just
Even weak
sort
enemy
this out
can
next
be
time.
most dangerous.
We're going to try not to break the
Even weak enemy can be most dangerous.
go for his head. Try not to break the ladder itself.
When you believe, you are able.
I'd say you aimed them good.
Okay. Helena, the samples you sent were received and placed in a secure location. Regrettably, our exchange deal did not go as planned. Our German contact could not be reasoned with, and subsequently met misfortune. His replacement will be appointed soon. I have gathered enough closet skeletons to apply leverage to all of the potential candidates.
There is no limit to what you can learn.
Sook needs to get ready
Who
to...
says you can't teach an old dog new tricks?
Okay, they come... They're just going to come down on this ladder and I'm just going to kill them.
It was not supposed to be this dangerous.
Next. That's it. That's it. Oh, he just decided to go back up, did he? It's okay. I can wait. Alright, we'll just wait for him there. He's too smart. He saw all the dead bodies there. They're bunching up there, but they're not coming down. Fine. It's a bit tricky though, because we can't just go up the ladder. We have to...
My location is known.
Start combat. Fuck. Right. They missed. What's your percent of landing a nade up there? I mean, I'll blow up the ladder, won't I? Take these guys. But I'll have to do a bit of shoot and run. Don't think I can hang around. Alright, well, what have they got? The guy on the right is the more dangerous one.
With experience comes wisdom.
I have no regrets.
Alright, let's get out of view.
It is honor.
That's it. Climb down. Climb down. You too. Let's see. Still can't see them. Okay, just straight over to...
I ready to ambush.
That's it, that's it, that's it. Shoot his head off.
I impair enemy.
He's using his interrupt to climb down further. Oh, you fool.
Think they got wind of me.
He's shooting me in the
I am
balls.
grateful it not worse.
Wow. Brave man. Just walk right up to me and shoot me.
I hope they
Shot
take
him in the balls
prisoners.
back. Okay. Well... Wait for the next fool to climb down the ladder, but that was actually quite effective. He did quite a bit of damage there. Next. Gonna get right into the corner there.
It is understood.
Ah, what? I can't see him? He can see me? Damn it. I think I'm hitting him because I heard yelps, but I don't know. Alright. Get back into the corner. Oh, he's trying it as well. That's it. All the way down. Do you have AP left? He actually has AP left? Seriously?
Injury.
It was not supposed to be this dangerous.
We'll patch ourselves up. This is getting dodgy now. We have to get
Situation desperate. Medical personnel
support in
must
here to help him
come
because
now.
I didn't need to have Sook in there by himself. I could have had I don't know, Doug or Nessie actually.
I'm on it.
If anyone else
Moving
comes
up.
down, Nessie can interrupt. Okay, so just wait for the next.
I am grateful it not worse.
Alright, we'll get Yves to heal Sook. Because he's still bleeding.
This is gonna be a walk in the park. This soldier will meet his maker
I can see this
very
guy?
soon.
Oh crap, he's coming down. Okay, wait. That's it.
He is too
Right there.
stupid to know I am here.
That's it.
I'm not paid enough for this.
Okay. You just broke the ladder I needed. You are gonna die now.
My life has been
Um,
cut short.
so what happens now? There must be another way up. Like, if I blow a hole in the ceiling, can I just climb up? 'Cause these boxes reach really close to the ceiling. There's still the lift. Yeah, if I figure out how to use the lift. Alright, that's... I mean, I imagine that's a very common thing to happen in this mission, given how tight these corridors are, so... That can't be...
You are fine. I will give you until the end of the war to settle your bill.
Alright. What now? Let's... See, I don't even want to open these boxes, because it might be booby-trapped and blow up these barrels or something. Maybe I should actually blow up the barrels. It could create a hole in the ceiling. Let's have a look over here.
I'm on it.
Oh, we're still in turn mode? Can we get into there? Mechanical saber. Usage, scout, panzerkein, only melee.
Man, this load's too much for me.
Fine. Let's take that. Scout, panzerkein. That doesn't sound like a good combination. Like, scout wants to be stealthy.
There is no limit to what you can learn.
Oh my god. It's like a cloud sword. Alright, I don't have good melee skill though. What can we do about this? Probably there's a switch somewhere.
I am a grandfather, you realize, not a pack
These guys are
horse.
full already. Right. Fix tree.
Moving up.
Maybe I can open that box up to a distance. Gas
You
clip.
got it.
Oh, 250 shells for 4 spaces. So that's like around 65 per square. That's good. For that type of ammo. Alright, so now what? Should I blow up these barrels just so that they're blown up? Maybe it'll make it safer to look around these rooms. Let's try for these ones maybe, but we need to get everyone... Right, let's get everyone standing over here first.
It is understood.
Don't have to ask me
Are we
twice.
still in turn mode? Lower your volume, guys, before he shoots the barrels. Okay, we'll close that door behind us just in case. Alright, let's get Sook, because he's like the designated soaker. Actually, that doesn't... We don't actually want him to be the soaker, he just happens to be. Let's use Doug. Plus he has the machine gun, so... I mean, is this... What if those ones go off behind me? Am I better to stand here?
As you desire.
Right. Let's try this then. Wow. Okay. Well, it doesn't... There's no area above that room, so it doesn't actually break a hole up there. We do have to use the lift, I suppose.
As you desire. I am a grandfather, you realize, not a pack horse.
Well, we've got lots of Panzerklein stuff here. You haven't found critical information clue. Okay. I do have a save, like, while we were still dealing with that bottleneck, so if I need to, I can just reset it on this basis.
Oui, oui.
Was that a Suomi SMG on the ground? Yeah, but I've got a couple back at my base, so I don't really want to take any more. It's quite good, but I basically massively prefer any silenced SMGs. You get a silenced Sten and a silenced Beretta. Right, I guess we can blow up this room as well. probably wasting time right now. I need to figure out right now if I can actually use the lift or not. Otherwise, I'll need to restart. I mean, it's already looking like the answer's no. I don't see anything. So we want to get there.
Where is your mind?
Why would they make it so that it's just so easy to get soft locked? And we can't even leave the way we came. They're not allowing us to. Like, normally you can leave a mission and just try it again. So, can't just leave with the experience and stuff.
I am not your mule.
Yeah, it looks like this is actually soft locked. I need to, want to go up to the top floor. Yeah, if you know of any way to get up, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm reading that elevators don't actually work.
I have earned my experience.
My weapon is naked.
Oui, oui.
You have an idea? So this, like this mission, these walls, I guess, are an exception to the whole thing about everything being fully destructive, because clearly get the group together and shoot up there to make a hole. Can you go up? Shoot up where? Try to get all your dudes to get back to the ladder you came in on and go to the outside again. But we came in on the elevator, didn't... Oh no, we came in on a ladder. You're right. Hang on, so where is that ladder? But that's this ladder, but it stops before... We kind of jumped down. It's a one-way ladder. That's the problem. So the ladder is here. But it stops short. It really had to make it difficult. So, can't click it at all.
C'est impossible.
No.
C'est impossible.
Shoot up there to make a hole. From... So from this area here? Because it looks like the ceiling in most of these rooms is just in this... Oh! Oh, we have made holes. That might be possible, but... So... We've made a hole here. So if we made a hole above those boxes, but without destroying those boxes... Like there... How do we do that without destroying the boxes? Alternatively... Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It looks like with the boxes you could. It's just, I almost certainly would lose the boxes. Oh, it's so dumb. Can we climb onto this thing, this air vent? Hang on, I didn't pick that clue up. Could it be that's all we need? Let's have a read. The bulky folder. Air vacuum required. No, it looks like we need more clues. We've got a lot of clues. We just need capture the information about foreign parties of this storage facility. Locate any messages from abroad. Yeah, we can't climb onto this thing. I guess I should just try with the above the boxes then. Yeah, well, I have a save. Not before then. I have a save where these guys were still in this room here, and I think... Let's just try one thing with the boxes. It's probably not going to work. But yeah, I think I will do that offline. I'll just kind of replay it up to this point. And then next stream, I'll continue from there. He needs Gator to give him ammo. Make a hole with the, oh, with the MG. That makes more sense than blowing things up, yeah. I think the MG34 would be better, or the RPD. The MG34 is more damage per bullet, so it probably would be better. Yeah, stay on the box. So he's gonna make a hole here.
Sticking with it pays off.
Can I climb the other boxes? I don't think so. No. So we're trying to make a hole. Well, directly above me it seems to be a void, but if we get this area here, yeah. Might as well try long burst. The other pile. No. Well, I can't get on the big box. Oh, I can get on that one. Yeah, that's better. So I need to stand here. Now we're there. Alright, try this.
Thought I noticed a boost in my abilities. Need to stock up on ammo.
Not seeing the... It's not breaking the wall. Not breaking the floor. It seems like the floor needs explosives or something.
Sticking with it pays off.
Alright, I think the last thing to try is the explosives then. I don't see any way that could work with the boxes not getting destroyed, but whatever. It'll create a hole, then maybe there's some way to get up there. If it creates a hole, we'll see. I mean, we created one hole, so it seems like it can create holes. Alright. Damn it. Okay. You, go here. Nessie. Get over here. Alright. Get over here. I think that's not... okay. This area here. The box remained, but so did the wall. These are strong boxes. Floor is invincible. But we've got through it once, haven't we? But that's a different kind of floor. That looks like it's made of wood or something. Yeah. Doesn't look like... it looks like it's game over. We lost the war against the Thor's hammer people. They were too smart. They broke their ladders so that we couldn't get into their secret bunker. And we were completely thwarted. If I was playing this like permadeath or something, like true permadeath, I would totally count that as a like ending the game. So I would be terrified of this level if I ever play permadeath, which I probably will one day. Because it's actually, I mean, it's actually logical. I mean, they could well break the ladders so that you couldn't get up. Of course, you would think you'd be able to get up with like ropes and stuff like that, but within the mechanics that these guys are apparently adept with, yeah, it makes sense that you could actually not be able to get up there. So, and then never get the documents you need. So, that's within the law. Prevents you from just climbing up top and going in to the other entrance. You mean by the ladder? The original ladder? Instead of dropping down there, I suppose. Yeah. Alright, well, I know what to do. I'll bring myself to the point where we're ready to climb the ladder off stream, and then we'll continue from there. Hang on. I'll make a save in case I'm ever interested in revisiting this. Because the save I had was here. Yeah, it's a good thing I made that save. So I was telling myself I should probably make these saves more often. Like safety saves in case of soft blocks or crashes. So it was here. That's not too bad at all. That's like 1 or 2 turns away if I can handle that battle properly. Okay, yeah. Shoot Doug with a bazooka. You want me to shoot Doug with a bazooka? No, I can't, because I'm generally playing within permadeath rules. Even that would even that would mean Doug is dead forever. That has to happen like legitimately. So you'll just have to keep watching. Just have to keep watching until it happens. It will happen probably. But I must abide by the rules. Alright, well, that was fun. That was, how long was that? 4 hours. I've been playing for 4 hours. God. Alright. This evening I'll probably switch to something else. I have decent internet at this new place. It's actually insanely fast. It's like 200 megabits per second or something, compared with like 5, which was what I was working with previously. And, you know, it wasn't consistently 5, it was often dropping. So I can actually stream properly for long periods of time now. So, heck, I could even play Azure Dreams. If the internet's reliable, I could actually get onto 100%, so we'll see about that. Alright, see you later, Dr. Smooch, Wugger, Lima. I'll be playing in a few hours time anyway.